All right, let's talk about one of the things that trips people up the most when they're learning Mandarin Chinese, the tones. You've probably heard they're impossible, right? Well, forget all that. Today, we're going to show you that they aren't a barrier at all. In fact, they're the secret musical key to the entire language. So let me ask you a question. What's the difference between mother and horse? Now, in English, that's a pretty silly question. But in Mandarin, it all comes down to a tiny little shift in the pitch of your voice. Get it wrong, and, well, you could end up in a pretty funny or maybe very awkward conversation. And here it is. You can see it right here. This is the whole puzzle in a nutshell. On the left, you've got ma. That's a high, flat sound. That means mother. But on the right, ma-ha. See how it kind of dips down and comes back up? That means horse. It's basically the same sound, just a different tune and a totally different meaning. So how in the world do you keep them straight? Simple. You turn it into a game. Yeah, you heard me. We're going to do some karaoke. The whole idea is to stop thinking of this as boring drills and start feeling the rhythm, the music that's already baked right into the language. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Seriously. First, just get a simple beat going. You can even just tap on your desk. Step 2, pick a syllable. We'll start with ma. And then, for step 3, instead of just saying the tones, you're going to sing them. Just sing them right along with your beat. Let's give it a shot together. So you've got 4 tones. The first is high and flat, ma. The second one rises up, ma. The third one dips down and then comes back up, ma. And the fourth is a sharp drop, ma. Altogether, it's like a little song. Ma, 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 ma. You feel that? Come on, try it. Ma, 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 ma. That right there, that's the foundation. And the really cool part, this works for literally any syllable in the language. Let's try it with ba. It's the exact same musical pattern. Ba, 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 ba. It sounds simple, but doing this little chant over and over is what builds that muscle memory, so you don't even have to think about it eventually. Okay, so you're starting to feel the individual notes. Now let's have some real fun and see what happens when we put them together. Welcome to the meaning-changing game. This is where it gets really interesting. So the main rule of this game is something called tone substitution. We're just going to take a basic sentence, and then we're going to change the tone of just one little word and watch the whole meaning of the sentence completely flip on its head. Okay, here's our sentence. It uses the sounds we just practiced. Ma, de, ma. Right now, it doesn't mean anything specific. It's like a blank canvas. But now, we get to paint the meaning with tones. So if we use that high, flat first tone on ma and the dipping third tone on ma, the sentence ma de ma means mother's horse. Simple enough, right? A totally normal thing to say. Okay, but what if we just change one thing? What if we swap that first syllable, ma, for that sharp, falling fourth tone, ma? Everything else stays exactly the same. How much difference can one little change in pitch really make? It changes everything. The sentence now becomes ma de ma, which means scold the horse. Just think about that for a second. We went from mother's horse, just a simple statement, to an actual command, scold the horse, just by changing the melody of one syllable. That, right there, is the power of tones. It's incredible. And this isn't some weird one-off example. It's how the language works. We just saw ma, mother, become ma, to scold. But look, the same thing happens with ba. With that high first tone, it can mean father. Change it to the falling fourth tone, ba, and now it means to stop. You see? In Mandarin, the melody is the message. So, once you've got the chanting down and you've played the meaning-changing game a bit, where do you go from there? Well, this is where you can get really creative and take your skills to a whole new level. I mean, why not have some fun with it? Get some friends together and have a pinyin chant contest. See who's got the best rhythm. Or try making up little Mandarin raps, where the beat actually follows the natural rise and fall of the tones. You could even write your own silly songs. The whole point is to make it social, make it fun. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about getting every single pronunciation perfect from day one. It's about developing an instinct, an intuitive feel for the beat of the language. It's about learning how to play with its music to create your own meaning. So when you boil it all down, it all just comes back to this one little number, 4. Just 4 basic tones. And if you take one thing away from all this, let it be this. Tones aren't a wall you have to climb over. They're the music of the language itself. And once you start to actually hear that music, everything changes. And that kind of leaves us with one last question to chew on. We've just seen how a simple change in pitch can turn a mother into a horse. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What sort of hidden music is shaping the meaning of the words that you use every single day?